I have someone in the house who I'm really excited about because I wanted to talk about the do's and don'ts of plastic surgery. In particular, I wanted to talk about BBL because my ass is flat and I really want it. And because I can't sign up for elective surgery because of my past medical history, it's just not the smartest thing to do. I wanted to hear you all's take on BBL. What do you think about it? What's the pros? What are the cons? I don't really believe in the suction cup either because I have blood clots. You know what I'm saying? So I see that the queue is almost full. Oh, she had to go. She left. Oh, she did. Oh, well, that sucks because I really had questions. Okay, well, go in the queue, guys. Put your hand up in the comments so I can bring you up now, so I can ask you. See, I got my pen out because I got all these questions about it. My questions about BBL. I would love to see Roman. You raw Roman. Okay, come into the queue. You're not in the queue yet. So, Madam Cashy, can you come in the queue? Because I would love to hear about that. Thank you all for all the gifts. Thank you all for tuning in. Please share the live. Thank you so much. Join the live and tap the screen. And while we wait for them to come into the queue, wait a minute, what was your name again? See, I want to know about the fat transfer. I want to know the difference between, is there a difference between the BBL and the fat transfer? Because the truth is, right, that's what I was saying. Is there a difference? Like, it's the same doggone thing. Like, and that's why we need an expert up here. Is that you, Jimmy? No, y'all want to talk about some album stuff because I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, don't do that. Right. Brown Sugar Honey, will you please come in the queue, please? Come on. Ooh, I hate that homegirl had to leave. I told her 8:30. That's okay. First show, it's all good. I'm having fun with you all. Hold on. You're getting it next April. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Hey Lolo, how
Hello.
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you know any information about BBLs?
I do. Because I have like a flat booty, so I'm
Like
tall,
me.
but I had a baby, so they said they would take the fat from my stomach and put it, into my rear end. So I was like, well, what if it's not enough? And then they could put the gel like silicone, but I don't want it to droop like some of these women's you see. It looks like their butts are drooping.
Yes, it's giving very much sour patch.
Pamper, yeah. And I told them I didn't want that look because I'm thin and no hips. So they said the best way to go, um, like in Beverly Hills, is to fat transfer because then it looks natural, it jiggles, it moves. You still have to exercise, but it's better to do a fat transfer, and that's what I'm going to do. Remove the fat from my stomach, move to the buttocks, and give me a little bit of a hip, not a an odd looking shape. You know what I mean? Like when they
Yeah.
start getting the implants, and then I've heard the implants with the butts, like the boob, they flip.
Wait, what?
Yes, like I've had breast implants. So in the boob, in the buttocks area, a lot of the complaints right now is that the girls' implants will flip backwards.
And
They
what that
move,
look
so they
like?
it don't look good. It looked like their butt just sunk, like one cheek sunk in, like it concaved instead of concave. So they literally have to flip it over,
And
like
that
they
is from
were
the
like.
silicone.
Yep, that is from the silicone. So you want to spend the money and don't want silicone. You want your own fat because that's not going to flip. But all those butt implants,
Yeah.
they flip.
So
They
let
flip.
me ask you a question. What
Yes, baby.
um what's the process of them using your own fat?
What they're going to do is most doctors that are good, like I can't even think of their names. They're always on TV. They're going to put you under and they're going to take out the that main section if you've had, I know you've had a baby, where it's that flap, and they're going to pull that all out. Then they give you a tummy tuck and put your navel where it's supposed to be and use that fat and put it into your butt. But they're going to make two incisions and it's going to lift it up. It's almost like taking lifted, and it looks really good on thin, and it gives you a shape. It looks really good, but that is the they're not going to suction it out. They're actually going to cut a large piece out, and then from there they're going to stick it. They're going to cut it from the butt.
Now call me
Um,
ignorant, because
you know the
why did I think that they was gonna
no,
take a take a needle, get some fat,
oh yeah,
and put it where it's supposed to be in the back?
yeah, that no, that's what I thought. That's old school because a lot of people started doing other things like not putting in the right fat. They were putting in other people's fat. They were putting in like tire fluid. They were putting in shit and shit. Like it was just crazy what people were getting put in their butt. So the doctors in Beverly Hills, they have their show, the two
Oh,
men.
the yeah, uh-huh.
They're the ones to go to.
Yeah, nah,
And you
I
can
don't want no TV doctors coming to play with me. No,
no,
thank you.
you're the main. They will go. They've done everybody, or you go to Dr. Miami, and he does it really good, and he won't put you on TV.
I mean, I can't get it. So, I'm a lost cause. So
No, you're not. You're not, Tamar. You're not a lost
I
cause.
am. Listen, let me tell you something. My butt looks like a
Tamar
surfboard.
Braxton.
And the skinnier,
You're not a lost cause.
oh, my booty
You're
is done. I'm
beautiful.
telling you, it's it. Like I
That's like
cannot get it.
my, I'm not joking. My booty, I have no flat. My booty's flat.
No, my butt is
So
flat, flat.
there's no amount of squats I can do to make it poke out. Nothing. So the best thing is the BBL and getting that fat. But it's Dr. Miami or
Now, who
the two
you going
doctors
to?
from. I'm going to Dr. Miami because yeah, I don't want my stuff exposed with the doctors in Beverly Hills because they make too many jokes. I like bedside manners, and they like to like I'm at the hospital right now, and she's going yes because their bedside manners are horrible. They like to crack jokes while you're asleep. I don't like all that. I want you to do your job and then not have me knocked out, and then you're laughing at certain parts of my body. So Dr. Miami, because
Oh,
he
okay.
won't put that on TV.
Now,
Yeah,
how
because
many?
that's important.
So it's just a one time thing that you need to go and do.
It's a one-time thing.
What's the recovery
Yes, and
like?
you will not be sitting on your behind. You will be laying on your stomach, and they'll give you a special pillow, and
What?
you'll probably well, you can't sit on your behind after
For how
having
long?
for how long? The man, depending on how big your booty, because that's all cushion. So probably
Somebody
you're
said
looking at
6 weeks.
maybe.
I want to speak to somebody who actually had it done, because I want to thank you so much, Lolo. I want to know about the after effects of BBL, because
But you know what?
what?
Everybody's different on recovery. But you dance, you're active. So your recovery time is going to be faster versus somebody who does nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're healthy, so your recovery time is going to be a lot
Hey,
faster.
Tamar.
Hey,
Let me turn
Raw.
my
How
light
are
on.
you, baby?
How are
All right.
you?
Thank
Well,
you,
I'm in the
Lolo. So
hospital.
you had
You're
two
welcome.
BBLs.
Yes, I had two. I had
Oh
one in
my.
Colombia, back in 2017, and then I just got one last June. So I had my second
So tell me
one
about the
in
surgery.
Miami. So the first time I got it done, I got a lipo 360. So they take my stomach, my sides, and then my back. That's all the fat. It's a 360. And then they clean the fat and they drain it and then they put it in my butt. So I didn't like the size the first time. It was too small. So I wanted it a little bigger. So the second time I went to Dr. Sofer in Miami. I got another 360 and this time I got my hips and my butt done again. And you have to show them
So you're
pictures because it's like they'll do anything they want to you. So, but I had two.
Okay,
And
so
I couldn't sit for 3 months, and I still have no feeling because your nerves have to mend back together, and I have like no feeling still in my stomach, like at all.
right
So for
now
like
you ain't
itches
got
or
no feel.
anything, I can't. Hmm.
You ain't got
Because
no
your
feel.
nerves have to mend back together. And like if you go, they're drilling, like they're drilling. Literally drill your front, then they flip you over, they drill your back, and then my sides, and then they clean the fat, drain it, and then they push it back in. And then if you have looser skin, they can put in more fat, but I had tight skin, so I couldn't get that much put back in.
So you
And my
got the
recovery was only like a month.
so for your BBL, you got the fat
Hmm.
out of your stomach and out of your back and put into
Yes.
your
Yeah,
booty.
it's a 360. It's a lipo 360. So I got my stomach, both sides, and then my mid back down to my back, to my lower back.
And so then they put the fat in your booty.
Yes, and then my hips. Now I got my hips done as well.
Now could you turn around so I can see?
Sure.
Is your booty hard? That's what I want to know.
It, eh, well, because I'm a guy, it's kind of like muscular, so my hips are like wide. I don't know if you can see it. These are horrible pains. But I
Oh,
don't know
you
if you
got a
can.
little thing there.
Yeah. Two, I went twice.
So
So,
what was the time period in between the first one and the second one that you got?
the time period, what, with recovery?
No, you said you had it done twice.
Oh, so I went in 2017, and then I went during the pandemic in 2020. The first time I went to Colombia, and then the second time I went to Miami.
You was brave. You got elective surgery during the pain.
You have to be brave, and I stayed in a recovery house. It's better if you take somebody with you, like your sister or somebody like that, to take care of you. But I didn't have that luxury. I had to stay in a recovery house, which recovery houses to me are horrible. Like I didn't like them.
Now let's talk about
So
recovery houses because that's the new
they
wave
get
now.
robbed because they're in the hood in Miami. They're mansions, but they get robbed. People are in your bed, and then some recovery houses don't accept men. So the guy that ran my recovery house was gay, so he put me in like a suite. You got to pay extra for the suite. So I get there, somebody's in my bed. So they wanted me to sleep on these sheets that were not clean. I left a day early, so you have to stay a week after your surgery. So you can't shower for the first 24 hours. So I took my shower right after that. And then you have to get massages. You have to get at least 10 massages to keep your stomach flat. So I had my masseuse come to the recovery house, and then I just got passing out. Every time she would massage me to get like the fluid out, because you build up with a lot. When they're drilling holes, you fill up with a lot of fluid.
Mm.
So you have to get at least 10 massages, and they're very painful. So, but the recovery houses, I wouldn't recommend it. Like you can get a hotel as long as you have a caregiver.
So they come and give you your medicine in the recovery house. Come bring
Yeah,
you
they
food.
wipe you, they clean you, they feed you around the clock. You get a chef. Some recovery houses you get a stipend of like $50 a day, and that includes like breakfast and dinner or lunch and dinner. And then your driver, you get a driver, so they pick you up from the airport, they take you back to the airport, they take you to your appointment. So my appointment was at 6 a.m. I got on the table, and then my surgery was done at like 9:30. So it was quick. It was pretty quick the second time.
Now, how much is a recovery house? You said you have to be there for at least a
My
week.
say Yeah, I had to stay about a week. My recovery house, because I was a man, they charged me extra. My charged me extra. My recovery house was 1,700, so it wasn't too
Whoa.
bad.
1,700
Yeah,
on top of the BBL surgery, which costs how much?
my BBL was 8,000.
What? To put
Hmm.
some fat in another place?
I wanted it so bad, and nobody was going. I didn't tell nobody I went, and that's the best thing I would give anybody the advice because people try to talk you out of it. Everybody's not like for plastic surgery, so I didn't tell anybody each time I went. I just went and came back.
So what made you get
So
the BBL?
I just wanted like a different look. Like all my friends and family know, I always wanted a butt, so I was very flat, and I just wanted a different look, and I
Did your
could not get rid
flatness
of my
make you
stomach
feel
at all.
insecure?
Yeah, yeah, and then my stomach, I could not get rid of it, and I was very insecure with my midsection. So like all my fats are gonna have no fat, and then they destroy your fat pockets, so your fat doesn't grow back. It goes to other places like your arms, your neck, but your fat isn't supposed to grow back.
And the back of your neck and
No,
your
like your neck
earlobe.
and your yeah, anywhere, but it won't come back to your stomach. Wherever you get lipo, it won't come back. Now I have friends that get like you can get like chin lipo. It's different kinds you can get.
So what made you when you did it? What was the thing that made you go and do it?
I'm sorry, say it again.
When you did it, what was the thing that made like forget this? I'm going to do. I'm going to spend
Because
$12,000.
I cannot stay dedicated to the gym. It's like I gave like the gym like a full year, and I like instant results. I cannot wait, and the gym is like not. It's not fast enough for me. I don't mind laying on the table. Like I'm an advocate for plastic surgery. To me, there's nothing wrong with a nip and tuck. You know, you have the coins, do it.
And so
You
your
know,
recovery time was 3 months. You said
no, it was about a month. I couldn't sit for 3 months
three
because you can.
months.
It's newly transferred fat, so you can actually smush it. The fat. That's what my doctor told me. So I didn't sit for 3 months. You sit on your thighs with a pillow, pretty much.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Why? Thank you so much, Ro.
Yeah. Thank you.
I really appreciate your story. It's been very, very helpful.
Oh,
Hi, Christina.
thank
How
you.
are you?
Hey, good. How you, Tamar?
I'm good. What's popping? What's your story?
Don't be. I got a booty, but I don't want it no more.
What you
No, Tamar, for real, I don't want it. Like it's my booty's real, but no,
what you
cause
mean
you
you don't
get back
want your booty
problems.
no more? What happened?
No, cause you get back problems. Your knees, and everything is yeah. And but mine's real though. I'm born with it, and no, I don't
So
want it.
what you didn't get BBL. You just was raised with your booty.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you don't want it.
Well, sis, that ain't the same thing. So do you think that BBLs will give you back problems? Or you think that's
Yeah,
from your
my
breast
cousin
though?
he got back problems, knee problems, same thing me.
Wait a minute, say
Yeah.
it again.
I said my cousin got it, and she did the same. She got the same thing I'm going. She got back problems, knee problems.
From
Yeah.
the but you don't have BBL, so you
No,
don't
my
know if
cousin
that's
had it.
from your butt.
Yeah, my cousin had it too, and she got the same.
Oh
Hello.
wow. So Rain,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question. Do you have BBL?
Yes, I actually got one in February.
Okay, so tell me. Thank you, Christina, for coming up here. I appreciate talking to you, Mama Sita. Thank you. So
Oh.
Rain, tell us about your BBL story.
So I'm gonna say this. I've been planning it out since 2020, and I went to the doctor that I one of the potential doctors, and I was about 213 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Now I was 230, and I lost the weight. So when I went to him, I was like, "Hey, I want to lose the stomach, back fat, blah blah blah," and he was like, "Well, a BBL with lipo 360 is about $8,000." He said he will do the surgery, but I had to get to 180 pounds before I could have the surgery. So me, I went and scheduled it, and I worked all the way up to get where I needed to be to get the surgery done. Like, and I can show y'all a before and after picture
I would love to
because
see a before and after picture. And I also wanted to ask you this because Christina said that it gave her back problems. Do you have back problems? Do you have any um discomforts from your surgery?
um I'll say the only discomfort is sometimes we get fluid buildup. And that's why the massages are important because the fluid will build up and you have to drink a lot of water. Make sure you take oh god, what are those pills called? I can't think of the name. But it's these pills that help push the fluid out your body.
Water
A lot of
pills?
Oh God, no. Arcanine pills, Acanine pills,
Arnica pills.
Arnica pills. Yes, that's what
Yeah,
they're
that
called.
helps with bruising.
Um, well, it helps with because I have somewhere you pour it in the water, your
Mm.
water, and it helps push your fluid out. Your massages are important. Um, my recovery time before I could sit on my butt was actually 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not too bad.
So here goes. I don't know if you could see that. This was before. This was when I first went started working out, and this was when I went to surgery. I was built like that. The smaller
Slide your
picture.
phone over to the after.
Oh, can you see
That's
that?
before, and then the black is after.
The black is before surgery. This was me before going into surgery with the little booty I have in this picture. Hold on. Now, let's see. Do I have a surgery picture? Uh, let's see. Where'd that picture go? Yeah. I actually went into surgery at 188 pounds.
Okay.
My
That's
doctor.
not a bad weight. So why did you want to do it?
I've been on this health kick for a while, so I worked out for it, and I'm actually grateful for my doctor because he pushed me to lose even more weight to get the surgery. It was like a gift. Like, hey, if you get to this size, then
We can do
here's your.
it.
Oh Lord. So where is that picture at? 1 second. I would say do it. Just make sure research is very important.
Yes, because I just saw someone in the comments say that you don't necessarily have to be board certified. Is that a true story?
That is true. This
Oh, yeah,
this
no.
is 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
This is 2 weeks.
Wow. That looks great.
And then that like y'all, when I tell you after surgery, it sucked for me for that first week. That first week killed me.
Did you go into a house like the gentleman did, or did you do it yourself?
I actually got a hotel down the street from where I got surgery from, and I stayed in the hotel for a week just in case with a friend. And I had got a private nurse, and she was coming to the hotel every other day to check on me, make sure my blood pressure was good and everything. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. The pain was bad once the anesthesia wore off.
Yeah.
Out that lipo pain sucks. The butt pain, the fat transfer, that wasn't nothing. But that lipo pain is excruciating. So I don't smoke, Tamar. I don't smoke at all.
Mm-hmm.
I had to start smoking.
That's
That's how bad. They gave me hydrocodone that didn't work. Like I was crying. I was crying for days until I started. Hey, once I got that hey, my sister brought me a pipe. It was it. I was good. So
Oh,
no,
wow. So
I
it's
actually do have a private nurse that she comes and does my massages now, like once every 2 weeks.
so
Or I
after
have
your
it.
surgery, there's the aftercare that is just as important, which is your massages.
Yes.
And so how much are your massages? Because I know that's not free.
No, it's not free at all. I pay about $100 for every massage whenever she comes.
Wow.
So that first week, it was like $300 a week for my massages because I was getting about 3 massages a week. Yeah.
Wow. I'm just astonished at how much money that this is. You know what I mean? And don't you think that you didn't think, I don't know, that you could have achieved this look by staying on your workout regimen, or no?
No, because me, honestly, like I'm still not finished personally. I feel like I want to get a tummy tuck just to help get rid of that excess fat, like the little hanging fat that you have, like
From
left over
from
from the
losing weight.
skin. Yeah, from the skin. I want to get rid of that, and I'll be done. I can't. I'm not. I wouldn't do it again. I'm sorry. I wouldn't do another round. I'm not doing BBL again.
Well, tell me
Mm-mm.
why.
I don't need it. I feel like I got the. I want to look natural. I don't want to keep getting rounds 2, 3, 4s to get this crazy ant butt with the small legs, and I don't
Yeah,
want
and that's what I don't want to look like I don't want to look
to.
like a little cartoon. That ain't it. Y'all, that's not it. I mean, the truth. Thank you so much for coming to share your story. But the
Like
truth,
people want to see my right
huh?
now, like. But, sorry, I got a hole in my tights, but yeah, that's my butt that I
Your
bought
butt
last.
look good.
Thank you. I'm trying to stay natural. I'm trying to stay natural. Natural. Get it just right. Don't overboard. Like, But I hope. Are you gonna get one?
No, I'm not. I mean, not to say I don't want one. I really want one. I'm not going to get one. I'm going to say it again. I have a history of blood clots, and elective surgery for me is just out of the question. So, for me, I'm just going to have to do my squatch and wait on the Lord and love myself just as I am. Because the truth is, thank you for coming, Rain. Come back next
Oh,
week.
thank
The,
you.
the that we have to learn to love ourselves from the inside out. And some of us don't have $25,000-$30,000 because this is how much these surgeries are costing. And just like she said, she's still not satisfied with what the doctor have done. And I think some of that comes from self-love. I thank you guys so much for coming here on this Thursday. Thank you for stopping by Beauty by Tamar and listening to all of my 5 beauty tips. Don't forget the ballet, the Peter Thomas Roth, the $5 candle at Target, the Nude Sugar by Toni Braxton, and also, y'all, the originals cocoa butter, the sliding glistening lotion. That I absolutely love. Listen, you have to love yourself before anyone will love you. And so listen, I love you. Stay in wonderful, beautiful light. And you are enough just as you are. Mwah. Why? Because I said so. Stay under construction and I will see you again. Not next Thursday, but the following Thursday for another episode of Beauty by Tamar. Beauty Insider. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.